guys, it's Tori and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about all the new 2025 book releases. I have so many books pre-ordered already and I'm so excited for the year of 2025 for new books. There's so many amazing authors coming out with new books, new series, new releases, all the good stuff, and these are some of my favorite videos to watch. I will literally watch like 10 of them and just pre-order a ton of books. So we're just gonna be talking about all the books that I'm personally excited about or that I have already pre-ordered. There's a few that you can't pre-order yet that I plan on pre-ordering, so we will be starting with those so I don't forget. But with all of that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my face. Check out all my socials down below, and let's get into the brand new 2025 book releases. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna start with the ones that I can't pre-order yet just because there's either like publication stuff issues happening or they've been like pushed back a little bit, but I want to hit on them so that my brain doesn't forget. So the first book we're gonna be talking about is Carissa Broadbent's The Fallen and the Kiss of Dusk. This comes out August 5th. Sometimes you can't pre-order her stuff on Amazon until it gets a lot closer to the publication date. I'm sure you could probably get it on Barnes & Noble right now, but this book is the fourth book in the Crowns of Nyaxia series. I have read the first two. The third one just came out on my 21st birthday actually, and I haven't read it yet, but I do own it. But this is just a fantasy romance series, and so there's going to be 3 duologies in the series. So the first 2 books are about one couple, the second 2 books are about a different couple, and then the last 2 are about another couple. There is a novella that comes for the first ones, and then there's also like another book, I think it's called The Vampire Conqueror or The Vampire Queen or something like that, and you don't have to read it to finish the series, but it is kind of like interconnected. I've heard really good things about it, so it is kind of on my like mental TBR, but I really enjoyed the first 2. I have special editions of the series because I really enjoyed it. The audiobooks are really good for it as well. I really enjoyed the Audible audios of them. I listened to the second one on audiobook. The first one I actually physically read. I believe these are on KU too, which is really nice. A lot of Carissa Broadbent's books are on KU, so it's a really easy access to any release. But I love me some fantasy, so I'm really excited about this one, and I'm really excited to finally read the third one at some point whenever I get into it. The next one is Rewind It Back by Liz Tom Ford. This one I believe comes out in May. They actually pushed back the publication date for this one recently. I think it was supposed to come out in April and they pushed it back to May. So unfortunately, a weird thing with Liz Tom Ford's books is you can't pre-order them until like after they release or right before they release. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just like a publication thing, but this book is the 5th and final book in the Windy City series. If you do not know, I love the Windy City series so much. Basically, it's just a bunch of sports romances. So the first one is about a hockey player, and then the second one's about a basketball player, and then the last 2 that are out so far are about baseball, and then the newest one I think is going back to hockey. So basically they're just all kind of like interconnected. You don't have to read them all, but I personally read them all, and the 2nd through 4th ones are top freaking tier. I love them so much. Liz Tom Ford's writing is just like really quick and easy to get through. They are on KU, and I also own them all physically. I have listened to the audiobooks of 3 of them as well, so I love that series so much. I cannot wait to see what she does to wrap it up, and I'm really hoping that we get glimpses of the past couples in this new book because I'm so excited and I just literally love the characters so much. And then one more that we're not really sure when it's coming out. I'm really hoping it's in 2025, but that is Burn of the Everflame by Penn Cole. This is going to be the 4th and final book in the Kindred Curse saga. If you have watched me the last few months, you know that I recently discovered Penn Cole's series, and I literally love that series so much. I love it almost as much as I love Throne of Glass, which is a really large statement coming from me, but I literally am so excited to finally get the 4th and final book to wrap up this series, to really see what Penn Cole can do. It was originally supposed to come out summer of this year, 2024, and it just keeps getting pushed back more and more, but she did just recently get picked up by an actual publisher, so I think that's the reason that it keeps getting pushed back. But I'm so beyond excited to finally read this book. The Kindred Curse saga is a fantasy with a hint of romance. It's got an amazing slow burn. I love the found family. It's so good. Please read it if you have not. Pencil is a debut author and she's amazing. I love her so much. Her writing is beautiful. She knows exactly what she's doing. So I highly recommend having that one on your radar. Okay, now we're going to talk about the ones I actually have pre-ordered. So first we have A Curse Carved in Bone by Daniel L. Jensen. This is the second book to A Fate Inked in Blood. I have not read A Fate Inked in Blood. It is top of my TBR. I've heard so many amazing things about it. It was huge on TikTok. This one comes out May 13th. I just have a thing where I pre-order books before I even read the first one, so I have no clue if I'm gonna enjoy the first one. I think I will. I have really high expectations, but I am really excited about that one to come out. Hopefully I can read A Fate Inked in Blood soon. I've been wanting to read it for months now, but definitely need to make that happen ASAP. Next we have Sunrise of the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. This is another book in the Hunger Games series. This book comes out March 18th. If you've never heard of Hunger Games, you definitely live under a rock, but if you have heard of it, this is Haymitch's story about when he was in the games years ago. So I'm so beyond excited just to see what he went through and his point of view and why he is the way he is now, like what happened to him to make him the character he is now. I love the Hunger Games movies so much. I haven't read all of the Hunger Games books, but I really do want to. But I love that series so much and I cannot wait to see this book on screen. I think it's anticipated to come out, the movie is anticipated to come out, I think fall of 2025 or it's 2026. I don't fully remember, but I'm so beyond excited. I cannot wait. And coming out on February 4th, we have Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I have actually never read an Ali Hazelwood book. I do really want to read Bride by her, but I am just not really interested in the STEM romance kind of thing. Like that just doesn't seem like my vibe personally. But I think this one is like a new adult romance and the edges look really cute on it. They have like a first print special edition type of vibe coming out. So I'm really excited to get into that one and just to kind of see what I could be missing out on, see if I really do like her writing. I know that she's just like one of those authors that's like an auto-buy author for a lot of people. So I'm really intrigued to see what I think of her writing. These next few are so anticipated for me because they're by my all-time favorite romance authors. So first we have The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings. I'm so excited. This is going to be a new series by Jessa Hastings. This comes out April 1st. The second I saw that this book was being released, I hit that pre-order button so fast. I cannot wait. If you do not know, Jessa Hastings is the author of the Magnolia Park series, which is my all-time favorite romance series ever. I literally love it with my whole being. I have reread those books. I'm going to continue rereading them. I will scream about that series at the top of my lungs for the rest of my life. So I'm really excited to see what else she can do outside of that series and just kind of see how else she can do the like high society romance type of vibe, but not in the Magnolia Parks universe. I'm excited to see new characters, new quotes, new relationships, new found family, just all of it. I cannot wait because like I said, I love Jessa Hastings and her writing so much. She's such a lyrical author, so I cannot wait to see what else she can do. Then coming out June 17th, we have Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. I love Ashley Poston so much. I have read her most recent 2 books, so The 7-Year Slip and A Novel Love Story, and they're both such beloved books for me. They're like 4.75 stars both, I think. I love them so much. So I believe this one is supposed to be kind of like music based, so I'm really excited to see her do that. She has a tendency to do like magical realism in her books, and a lot of her books tend to be, in my opinion, more of like a woman's fiction with romance in it. I always feel like there's such like an underlying thing that the main female character is trying to like figure out or battle against or really find who her true self is, and then there's also a romance going on at the same time. So I love Ashley Poston's writing. I think she does an amazing job. I just love everything about her books, so I cannot wait to get a new one this spring. I'm so beyond excited. I just love her so much, so that's one I'm really looking forward to. Then coming out May 27th, we have It's a Love Story by Annabelle Monaghan. I read Summer Romance by her this year and I loved it so much. That book was so beautiful and so good. I want to read her other books on her backlist. I am really excited to get into more books by her, but this one I just cannot wait. Annabelle Monaghan kind of gives me like Emily Henry vibes, and if you don't know me, hi, Happy Place is my all-time favorite book ever, and that's by Emily Henry. So I really just like Annabelle Monaghan's writing because it just kind of reminds me of Happy Place, and so I'm really excited to have a new release by her, to see what else she can do. I can't wait to continue reading her backlist, and hopefully this one kicks it out of the water just like Summer Romance did for me. Next, a really anticipated one for a lot of people is Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. This one comes out, I believe, on January 21st, so very soon, literally like a month away. So this one is the third book in the Empyrean series, which is the Fourth Wing books. You have Fourth Wing, and then you have Iron Flame, and then Onyx Storm comes out. I didn't absolutely love Iron Flame. I think that the writing kind of lacked a little bit, and I thought that there was just like a lot of unnecessary things going on that could have been resolved if the characters literally would have just communicated with each other. But nonetheless, based on how that book ended, I am really excited to read Onyx Storm. I want to see how Rebecca continues the series and what she's going to kind of do with it, and just based off that ending, I'm like, I need to know what's happening with this character, because the ending of that book was crazy. I bawled because I just love that character so much. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I have high hopes for it, but I'm really nervous that I'm gonna be disappointed just based off of how Iron Flame was. I know some people loved it, some people hated it. I really just think that the writing process was really rushed on that book, so I'm really glad that she's taking more time to release this one and kind of just like slowing the process down so that she can really just pour all her love into the writing. So I'm really looking forward to that one, and I'm really hoping that I'm not disappointed. This next one that we're going to talk about, I'm so excited about. I have such high expectations, and that is Fearless by Lauren Roberts. This one comes out on April 8th. I cannot freaking wait to see how she ends the Powerless trilogy. I think it's going to be literally insane. I also am pretty sure that she's going to be releasing another novella very soon. She posted something recently about like a surprise that's going to be coming out for us, so I'm really excited to see if we're getting another novella, because I've loved this whole series. I've met Lauren Roberts twice now, and she's the sweetest soul ever. I'm literally obsessed with her. I personally really did enjoy Reckless. I know some people felt it was like unnecessary and very lackluster, but I just thought it was really nice to get more like a character driven and just to kind of just like see what the characters do day to day. There wasn't anything too crazy going on, except the ending of that book. I saw it coming, but honey, was I prepared? No. So I'm so excited to see what she does with this one. I'm excited to see who the main character ends up with, and I just think it's going to be literally amazing. This basically is a romantasy YA series, and it's so good. The first book is so good. I definitely think I'm going to have to reread the first novella and second one before this book comes out, because I need all that information to be fresh up in my noggin before I sit down and am absolutely sat for this book. I'm so beyond excited. Next, we have one of my most anticipated books for 2025, and that is Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I already have, I think, 3 versions of this book pre-ordered. I love Emily Henry so much. I literally love her. She's amazing. This one comes out April 22nd. I cannot wait. We're literally going to be absolutely eating in April. There are so many amazing romance books coming out in April, so I cannot wait for this one. I'm so excited. I think it's going to be literally everything I've dreamed of and more. Apparently it's supposed to kind of be a play on of the song Last Great American Dynasty by Taylor Swift. And if you don't know me, hi, I'm a huge crazy Swiftie, so anything based off a Taylor Swift book and you put Emily Henry's name on it, I'm gonna be there. I'm literally gonna be stat. I am so excited. I just love her so much, so I'm really anticipating this one. I hope that it's everything I could wish for and more, so I cannot wait to get that book. Alright guys, the last book we're going to be talking about in this video, I'm definitely missing things, so let me know down below what you're anticipating and what else I need to pre-order, because I'm always here for a good pre-order. But the last one that I already have pre-ordered and that I'm so excited about is Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. I love Abby Jimenez. I just discovered her this year and I'm obsessed with her. Yours truly and Just for the Summer are two of my favorite books ever, so I'm really excited to see what she can do with this one. I'm so beyond excited. I believe this one is about characters that we already have met in past books, so I literally cannot wait. I'm so excited. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. Abby Jimenez is such a beautiful writer. She always has more underlying meanings behind her books. Like in Yours Truly, there's so much amazing anxiety representation, and then in Just for the Summer, I relate to that female character like no other. The things that that woman has gone through, I just feel in my soul. So I cannot wait to get a new book by her. I think it's going to be amazing. I have such high expectations. I cannot wait. Alright guys, those are all of the books that I personally can think of that I'm really anticipating for 2025. I know that there's more that I'm missing, and I know that there's going to be more that are going to be announced and released. So I cannot wait to see what 2025 brings us. I'm so excited for all these new releases. I'm so excited to just find new authors, new books, new series, all of that stuff. I just really love going into a new year as a reader because there's so much to look forward to, and there's also so much in the unknown, because one, you don't know who's all gonna drop a new book, and two, you just literally get to experience so many new worlds and lives and characters, and it's just so exciting. So those are all the books I'm really excited about. Like I said, let me know down below what I missed, or if any of these you're really anticipating as well. With all that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my face. Check out all my socials down below, including my Goodreads and my Amazon book wish list, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!